Yeah, what's up? All of two number 9s, a number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, two number 45s, one with cheese, and a large soda. Yo, dog, what's up? It's Duke Nukem 2. It's not Grand Theft Auto. You're here to deal with some cargo issues in the rocket ship. Oh, is that how it goes, you think? Oh, it's fine. There's a lot of small barrels blending into big barrels. Be mindful, because you gotta know what's gonna blow up and what's not gonna blow up. Not to mention the red boxes, it's food or dynamite, and then you have to think if you have to touch it or not. And then you'll have to think some more. When going up on the railings, look up, because there might be some stuff. Oh, look at that, it blew up. Except the capsule has escaped. You can destroy the capsule without the enemy ever spawning. If you're good, get good, Scrooba. Thanks. You're a mean one, Mr. Leet. The truth is, you never wash your feet. And you mock everyone in the comments, saying you're claiming I'm not God, Mr. Leet. Mr. Leet. Okay. Kablooey, kaboom, explosions. Okay, we got T-800s on the ship. Well, I guess they could be anywhere they want now. But flying TV in the rocket ship, that's unnecessary. I'm so unnecessary, you guys. I don't know what want to fight about it. Nope. And we got sub-levels. Whoa! That's so innovative, I know. Ha! Take this, little blue man. Actually, wait. Are these just... I don't know. I'm just thinking of what the logic is, like... You know what else besides their intelligence being stupid? They're like, okay, well, we'll get someone with the brain patterns to beat up Earth. Oh, wait a minute, maybe his brain patterns are so good he'll beat us up first. Shit! That's the problem with trying to hire smart people. Smart people fight back. Maybe you didn't notice. Or, well, they figure it out, rather than being loyal. You know, it's like, that's why the minions end up being stupid. Because they're easy to boss around, even if they don't get the job done. They'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Or Earth, which is you with an umlaut. Earth. Right. Do. Got the N. Yeah, it's like a highway hunter. When you select the thing, it goes. Take this, Mr. Drone. You're a neutral one, Mr. Drone. You really keep an eye on things. Mr. Kill. Mr. Someone. Do we have room for all this? I'm sure we do. Video game at its most comfortable when there's a bunch of cargo, boxes, crates, and cans. And stacks of which to walk in. Bonus points if you can walk on each row separately. That's magnifique. Do. Because when I vomit in the Sandlot, I also want to make SpaghettiOs. Yes, you can blow up the airlock here too. Please don't. It's for your own sanity, by which I mean your sanity should run out when you're dead. If not, how are you thinking? You thinking-minded person? What other kind of mind is there? The non-thinking kind? What are best brains for? Brains are forever. Boltzmann brains forever. Shining brains forever. Shining brains shining. Shine the brain. Look, brain is shiny. It's too shiny. Too shiny for its brain shirt. Should I keep those soda cans up there, which are clearly Cokes? Yes. I know. The point grabbers are like, no, take it. I'm all like, nah, man. I always gotta save health. It's just something I've been known to do in first-person shooters, and now I apply it to platformers that have multiple hit points. Although you can't do something like that in Mega Man, because that shit can disappear unless the shit either disappears or it's on the path where if you go too far, you can't get back up. So, but in a game like this, yes, I can save power-ups and jank. Oops, can't go over that way. I'll get conveyored in reverse. So let's take a ride. You want to take me for a ride? Doobie-doop-boop-boop. Thank you. Yeah. Feels like everything Marvel and Capcom did, they knowing that they had the blessing of Disney. Even before Disney owned Marvel. They're funny like that. It's just natural. But then I wonder if like Warner Brothers is actually going to do some proper like Mortal Kombat series as opposed to just OVAs. Which, granted, that's something DC is good at. If they're not that good at movies, you know what they are good at? Original animated movies. Seriously, for a while they had a bunch of these in their own animated movie universe thing. Okay? I think they stopped that. But I think they're still good at doing those animated movie specials. They should stick with that. That really is working out for them. And it's not like most people do that anyway. Like just long animated movies. You can churn them out a lot faster than live action movies. And plus, you have time for storytelling, and more importantly, you don't have to worry about effects too much. So you don't have to worry about who looks like what. You just get your actor, actress of choice in, and kablooey. Voice acting. And you. And how it's not always about Chris Pratt. I know. That's so weird. I don't know. I'm trying to make it rhyme with Brad Pitt and failing. We got ourselves the soda of the century. I wonder what happens when I apply rockets to toxic waste. Nothing bad. I hope. Ah! Oh, these fucking things. It's trickier than it sounds, I'm sure.
And it sounds tricky. It's tricky to ride around this robot-infested rocket. Yes, it's tricky. Mama tricky.
Again, do not need to rapid fire the rockets. That's just wasteful. Look, as I waste them anyway. Haha! Look, it's less as if I didn't care. Waste makes haste. Does it really? Maybe in this day and age it does. Shit! I so apologize for that terrible thing that I said. But if it's true, then this thing I said was terrible, but it's not because I was terrible. Guess you'll have to ambivalate this. A little analyze this, a little analyze that. Get the psychology involved with the mob. Hey man, I don't know who you know, that's the thing. Like, you know, if you're in a criminal organization, you still need doctors. So, you also still need psychologists. Kind of funny, that. They'll be like, are you a criminal? I'm calling the police. No, be my doctor. It's like, nope, you're going to prison. No, help me. You know, the Hippocratic Oath means you probably shouldn't put the guy you're treating to into jail. Although, you should be able to defend yourself. Like, if you're getting assaulted by a criminal, even though you're a health professional, then yeah, because they violated that trust that you wanted to give them. Since, you know, they're not exactly going to be expected by most people for doing whatever it is that they
do, which is illegal, you know.
My cakes will burn! This is illegal. Good. We're off! Squad of Law! Nukem 2, ladies and gentlemen. inspires the best out of me. No, DOS games inspire my commentary, apparently. When I'm doing Nintendo commentary, it's like, remember the good days. Within DOS, it's just like, alright, things are happening. What the fuck is going on? Besides other things, like,
Hey, what about those other consoles, you fool? Where's my Sega LPs?
calm down, you. I haven't decided yet. Sega games tend to be arcadey. Even the Sonic ones. That was kind of the draw it had on me for a while, is because it's more arcadey than what Mario games ended up being. Okay. Access granted. I like how I need a card to get to the checkpoint, but I believe it's hiding a key that I also need. So it's an appropriate spot, I suppose. Also, those cans don't blow up. They're the right size to blow up, but they're the wrong color. Yes, there was a key in here. Otherwise, why would there be a lock there, and why would there be a checkpoint?
Process of elimination.
When you eliminate
All the aliens and there's only one left. It must be the culprit.
a Duke Nukem whodunit. There's an idea. It was me. It was me, Austin. I killed your father. What? No one has yet to call him Duke the Fluke once again. A sore attempt of rhyming. It's like, haha, what's a stupid thing I'd call Duke? Fluke. What the fluke? What the lutefisk? It's delicious. Now I have a hankering for some European fish. Mind if I get some? Have some crisps. I know, it's weird for me to cross the pond and say things like that. It's like, how dare you not do Americanisms? Hey man, I got plenty.
Like, I'm American, and I want to be super special just like everyone else because we're great. And there's nothing you can do about it. We're number one at everything, even when it's not advantageous to be so. Hey,
Yeah. Humility is not part of America. I'm sorry. And that's not even saying before we get to me. Yeah, me trying to be humble. Sure. Feel like you're going to take some part of my personality out if you force me to be humbled all the time. But what is it? What is ego really? Well, Sigmund Freud tells us it's just being obsessed with ourselves. Or some shit about sex and parents. I don't know.
I see.
So you're of the bullshit camp? Yes. Most things are bullshit until proven otherwise. Yeah, apply that to skepticism, not fucking, justice. Oops. Justice or that. I've been playing some other games to kind of ease off the tension. Again, I'll explain why. Well, the final boss kind of made me tense afterwards. It's just because of the tedium. And it's probably going to be a bit before I do something that pissed me off. So, just one of those moments where I had to just rush off, do something else, play like my backup game that had no recording associated with. I do that, I do play games without recording them. But that's usually for research. Now it's for, showing off, or, I need to, get my head off things, and YouTube can't quite get me to do it. It happens. Wait a minute, did I just exit through the ceiling? Cool. Hope my head doesn't squeeze through. It's like Time Cop, where you're about to hit the wall and then you don't. Okay, so the level's kind of the same, but the music has changed. So we got that going for it. There's also sub-levels again. It's okay. You know what? It's all okay. And now it's levels instead of sub-levels. Sure. I think there might also be those airlock shenanigans here, but this should be the last level in which that presents itself as a possibility. Then we'll get to the penultimate level, which acts like a penultimate level, surprisingly, and a boss. Whee! Oh, I get to watch space go by. Well, okay. I can tell you what's going on in my mind when I picked it up. At 1, I wasn't thinking... Or rather, 2, there's actually a lot of health to go around this level. And the reason is, there's going to be a few times I need to backtrack, and a few times I don't actually mean to backtrack. So it's just preparing me for the good shit. Cannons. And your role in them. You get fired... What about the human cannonballs and stuff? Actually, you know what I really wonder about is the cannonball run. You know, like a cross-country race. The goal is pretty much to just go from, I guess, New York off various passes throughout the states until you end up in LA or something. I'm trying to think of where I found that out from, or what movie that was, or if it was like an actual competition, but somehow I feel like that's a waste of gas to do something like that now. Although I do like the idea of, you know, having lots of people go cross-country to share their experiences together. It's like a book club, but with geography. That seems like... You know what? I think there are groups of people that do that. I don't know if they have, like, a name of their hobby. I guess the vacationers. Yeah, don't worry about what that key opens. You just gotta be careful when you go in there, because you could potentially lock yourself out of the air! Ah, shit! Oh, gonna get pounded by this pummeler. Or what have you. Ouch. So you can walk through it when it's not in its motion, thankfully. Otherwise, I probably would have no choice but to get hit. But I got hit anyway, so damn my logic. Or just damn whatever I'm doing. Damn me at this particular moment. Damn this particular moment in particular. To me. Yours truly, this asshole. But you love this asshole. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I don't know. I think, honestly, if you respect me, it's probably because I try not to put on airs. You know, I like flower language, but I'm not going to bullshit you on purpose. I may bullshit you for fun, but it's not because I actually want to do something bad to you. It's because I think it's funny. I know, funny is the least thing. It's just like, oh, you do anything for laughs. You might be an asshole sometimes. No, that's just... I don't know what that is. Is it hedonism? Not quite. Humor is subjective, after all. It really is. I don't know why I have to point that out. I don't know. It's like, one thing isn't funny, and then it's like, nah, I'll just do this. Maybe that'll be funny. Never try to guess what is funny. Never try to purposely be funny. Unless you are, in which case, spend more time on it. I mean, like, if you're being accidentally funny, don't try to force it. Then by process of funny, you become less funny. And I think this also applies to being cool, dramatic, and tough, and other such perceptions. Because if you try when someone notices it, they know you're just full of yourself at that moment. It's like, no, don't! Don't! You'll ruin the magic! You were going to... Yeah, be authentic, I think is what we're going for here. Don't be some kind of replique. Okay? Actually, how would you be a replica of yourself? Don't be a replica of someone else. If you can be a replica of yourself, that's kind of a philosophical, metaphysical quandary that I can't quite solve for you right now. Come back to me next century. Soda cans that I'm going to pick up. Is it littering if a soda can has not even been opened yet? You know, someone else could use it and then it could go somewhere else. I wonder about that. Alright, I'm not going further in unless I have to. Well, you're just in a dumb spot. I mean, I say dumb because I could have easily gone under it, but I was being a little too careful. Don't blow up my rockets! Not until I've blown them first. Oh wait, this isn't the rocket. This is the flamethrower thingy. Okay, I gotta be careful with that. So it might hit something I don't mean to. Okay, we're good. It's that wall you don't want to break open. Yeah, it should be the last time we see a possibility like that is right there. So be careful. Don't shoot it. Please don't. Trust me, I have done this. Don't do it. I mean, you can try it at home. Just don't. But not...
It is ill-advised.
Yeah, fuck that. I wasn't going to backtrack again. I'm just going to go up. You know, see, I will sequence break if I've already gone through the sequence properly, just to save you and I myself some time. I hope that's within your acceptable parameters, as a robot race would try to say to me if I was being diplomatic. This is within our acceptable parameters. We don't understand these variables, but we agree with your decision. It's like, okay, guys, way to be neutral. Beep, beep. I think the problem with playing games the way I do is just like, oh man, I need to take a load off, is that, you know, there was a bit of my phase where video games weren't just the most important thing to me, they were like the only thing, and I had a few years where I got a little too addicted to it. I was also depressed at the time. So, addiction is a thing, but it's not the video game's fault. What's happening is that I'm getting lost within myself, and that could happen with any activity. It's just, on certain video games, this is especially for MMOs, which I don't like for other reasons, but, like, what's going on with my mind process is that I'm trying to figure everything out all at once, and I can't find a proper stopping point, because it's like, oh, look at this, look what I can do here, how can I optimize this, what's next around the corner? And that would just keep happening to a game in which I essentially believed had no end. Not that there wasn't an end, it was just very long, so try not to suggest to me super long games. It's probably not a good idea. Not that games can't be long, just I need stopping points. Yeah. So yeah, now it seems I sway into it when I've either been in a really bad mood or I got sick. I did mention before that I have at least something to turn to when I get super sick. But since those moments are few and far between, it has to be a game which I don't really care about, but do have to stop at a certain point where, you know, you have to remember what you were doing, kind of relearn the ropes when you have to go back to a game you haven't played in a while. Certainly something I do with these LPs is retry some of these games. I don't need to do that with, like, Mario, but I mean, like, with this, I need to remember a little bit. But with genres I'm not familiar with, no, not so much. Or it's just more like, do I remember how to the controls kind of thing. So it's more like I need to warm up rather than try to get my bearings back, because I know it's supposed to happen. It's just more like, oh yeah, this does this, this does this, and then all the memories come flowing back within like a few moments. I'm like, alright, I'm good. The memories! Thanks for the memories. That's what they say when they look at some sexy lady. There will be topics about that in the next Duke Nukem game. And how not to take that seriously. You're just like, he's such a chauvinist. I'm like, okay. Actually, he's perverted. That much I know. But I can't really judge a fictional character outside of fiction. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Okay. Hey. Well. Yeah, if you fuck up this part, you have a lot of walking back up to do. A suitable challenge for an episode 4, I believe. But really, how much challenge can you do when your jumping is kind of stiff? Gee, I don't know. The conveyors can certainly help. And there sure are a lot of fucking conveyors in this episode. To convey my distrust of the modern technology. Is that what they told you in the interim?
Yes, I believe my writers, which is me, told me all about what to say during this one video. we wrote it in the back room with a lot of sketch pads. We were throwing all these ideas on the wall, and then we were thinking, it doesn't really matter what we talk about. So I threw all the notes on the wall and decided to talk about anything. Anything? Well, almost anything. Not everything, but potentially anything. I don't know. It takes too much effort to be a shit, if you know what I mean. It's like, why'd you put energy into hatred? I don't know. They're not me. I'm not them. I don't know. I can't explain that. Oh, you can't explain that. Really activates the almonds, does it? Damn you, almond brains! I actually do like almonds. And cashews. And pistachios. I'm a big nut guy. I know how that came out. I know how that said too. Shut up. But no, I actually do like legumes and nuts. Which are not the same. It's just, you know, I think of peanuts. So, yeah. Peanuts are definitely what, you know, the quote-unquote superfood is. Gotta like peanuts. They're like a backup food. What's next, you say? Like I said, it's a penultimate level. It's got the music, it's got the style, it's got those spheres. That's pretty much how it's gonna go. It's gonna be a little tough because we're gonna have more orbs than usual. Please get out of here before I die! Whoa! Okay. Alright, I've been saved. I'll see you next time when we end the game. For good? Yeah, pretty much.